What's up, guys? Cardiac Cat here. It's week 7 in the NFL, and we got a pretty good slate of games. This is my week 7 picks and preview, and as always, you know, feel free to comment and let me know what you think about them, and leave some picks of your own if you want. Just kind of run through this pretty quick because the games are about to come up here in a couple hours. So I want to get this out. But to review last week, I went 7-6. The Lions losing kind of hurt my record for last week a little bit, but I did improve from 22-23 to 29-29. So I'm at 500 for the year. Of course, I didn't pick weeks 1 or 3 because got on YouTube late for 1, and week 3 I was moving. But nonetheless, for the other weeks, I'm 29-29. And I think that this week I'll be able to jump that up and maybe not even cross the 30 mark on losses. So here we go. Let's get right into it. My week 7 picks are going to go like this. First, we got the Denver Broncos going to the Miami Dolphins. I see the Broncos winning this game with the re-energized Tim Tebow, and I think that it's going to re-energize their team rather. And it's kind of a home game anyway because they sold over 20,000 tickets after Tim Tebow was named starter. And so that's got to tell you a lot. So I think the Broncos will be able to win, and plus Miami's just a really bad team. Next, I got the Chargers going to the Jets. Chargers are a really good team, but the Jets are okay defensively. They're not as good as they used to be, but I think the Jets offense finds a way to win this game at home. I think the Jets fans are going to be loud. I think they're kind of pissed off that their team's not doing as well as they would have hoped. And I think Mark Sanchez and the Jets will find a way to win it at home. I think it'll be maybe close, maybe something like 14-10, 21-17, something like that. Next, we got the Houston Texans going to the Tennessee Titans. Hasselbeck's having one hell of a year, and I think that he'll continue that again this week. The Titans are going to be pretty good at home, so I think that they win that game. And plus Chris Johnson, I think he'll get a lot more carries this game too, with Houston's offense maybe not being able to put up as many points. They won't have to be in a shootout. So if Chris Johnson gets more carries, they'll be a little bit more have more of a 1-2 punch. And and plus the Texans, even though they did get Derek Mason last week, they don't have Andre Johnson, so that hurts them a lot. So I got the Titans winning at home. Next, I got the Atlanta Falcons at the Detroit Lions, and this is a close game. This is going to be a close game, I believe. The Lions are at home, so I favor them. But the main thing I favor the Lions is because they just took a horrible loss to the 49ers. I mean, that had to be heartbreaking. It was gut-wrenching, and plus the things that happened with the coaches afterwards, which as a fan, I love to see things like that. I hate that they try to move the camera and stuff when teams get into a fight. Show that. This is football. I think we forget about that a lot of times, But nonetheless, I see the Lions winning at home against the Falcons. Next, we got the Washington Redskins versus the Carolina Panthers. And yes, this is my Carolina Panthers. And yes, I do pick the Carolina Panthers to win. Redskins have the 6th ranked defense, which is all the Redskins fans are talking about. But that just means that they're 6th ranked in the yards per game. That doesn't mean any too much else. They're 16th in interceptions, 15th in fumble recoveries, and 19th in passes defensed. So it's not like their defense is shut out. They're good at allowing teams short yardage. Nonetheless, let's see Carolina winning at home. Next, got the Bears at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I see the Bears winning on the road. Tampa Bay, I mean, no one's expecting them to beat the Saints last week, I don't think. But I think the Chicago Bears are slowly starting to give Jay Cutler just a little bit more time, and he's able to get the ball out of there a little quicker. So I see the Bears upsetting the Buccaneers on the road this weekend. Next, we have the Seattle Seahawks at the Cleveland Browns. This is the Browns winning this game just because the Seattle Seahawks are just horrible. They're almost as bad as the Peyton Manningless Colts and the Dolphins. But, yeah, I see the Browns winning at home this week. Next, we got the Steelers at the Cardinals. I think this is going to be a close game, and this is the one I'm most worried about. I was going to pick the Cardinals at home, but even though the Steelers' defense has lost a step, I still think that their defense is just one of the top in the league as far as the intangibles. And Ben Roethlisberger, I mean, he is a warrior. He'll play through anything, and I just think that Arizona's offense won't be able to muster enough to outshoot the Pittsburgh's defense. I think it'll be like 24-17, something like that. It'll be mid-scoring. It won't be very high. It might even be like 10-7. It might be low-scoring. Next, we have the Kansas City Chiefs versus the Oakland Raiders. I got the Raiders at home. Chiefs aren't doing that well. And the Raiders, I mean, you got to stop Run DMC, and not very many people can. And he's averaging something like 9 yards a carry or something ridiculous. So I'll definitely see Oakland winning at home against the Chiefs. Next, we got the Green Bay Packers at the Minnesota Vikings. I see the Packers winning this game on the road simply because they got Ponder out there, and for the Vikings, they hit Ponder starting, and I think it's Christian Ponder. He's starting, and I don't know. I just think the Packers' very opportunistic defense is going to eat it up. I mean, they're second in the league in interceptions, so they're going to be jumping those routes. And Christian Ponder's he has to learn. He's going to learn real quick in this game that he needs to look off the safeties. So I see the Packers winning on the road against the Vikings. Next, I got the Rams at the Cowboys. Rams are going to be without Bradford. So I got the Cowboys winning at home. The Cowboys would have won anyway, I believe. But, without Bradford, I mean, that's just going to mess that whole system up. Steven Jackson, I mean, it wasn't when – I don't really remember exactly when it was, but it was recent history. He was bitching about a contract. And I think they gave it to him, and now I don't know that he's just not doing all that great. But I think the Cowboys, even though they can't win the clutch games, if this is a close game, the Rams might win. But I mean, the Cowboys, they got to stay aggressive. When they're aggressive, they win games. So they got to stop, trying to do his little dinky comeback routes too, because people are picking off on that shit this year. Next, we got the Colts at the Saints, and I think this is just going to be a blowout, 36-3, something like that, something just ridiculous. I see that game just the Colts are just horrible this year without Peyton Manning. I mean, who would have ever thought that one person would make a team so bad? But nonetheless, I see the Saints winning at home. And next, we got last but not least, we got the Monday night game, the Baltimore Ravens, the Baltimore Ravens at the Jacksonville Jaguars. Jaguars are at home, but they are an abysmal team. Ravens are just looking really good. I think the Ravens have a chance to be the AFC representatives in the Super Bowl. I think if it's not the Ravens and Panthers, like I want my Panthers to still go, I think the Panthers still have a shot. People call me stupid or whatever, but to make the playoffs. But I think if it's not the Panthers, then it's probably going to be, in my opinion, the Ravens and Lions in the Super Bowl. Because the Ravens are just a good all-around team. The defense is just killer. And, Joe Flacco, he's not winning games for him, but he's not losing games for him either. But that's all I got for the picks. The buys this week are the Bills, Bengals, Patriots, Giants, Eagles, and 49ers. So, let me know what you think. Make sure you comment and leave your picks if you want to. Subscribe as always, and make sure you like the videos. Until next time, peace.